Lois, thank you. Thank you very much. To me personally, you've been a mentor to all of us. You are an invaluable part of this program. Your name should be synonymous with ALPS, it really should. So thank you again. Jamie spearheaded a little effort. We have a little something for you later. If it violates any gift ban policies, then Jamie can talk to her. So. Anyway, we'll talk about later. Instructors who guide us on this journey. I'm going to read them off. Steve Phillips, Diana Baranzelli, Larry Crowley, Elizabeth Wright, Dominic Meneghetti, Cheryl Neff, Jessica Stefanski, Mike Barlotta, Karen Hamrick, Mike Short, Joe Wick, Lisa Todd. Some of you talk more than once. We had an incredible experience over the last 18 months, and that is directly related to the instructors, the right instructors being selected to teach these classes. And you guys nailed it. Where's Deborah? Nailed it. Nailed it. Great job. Thank you, instructors. I tried my best to help instructors out, keeping the Susan Davises and Mike Millers in line, but one guy can't perform miracles. Deborah, where are you at? I cannot forget you. You know I wouldn't forget you. I have to tell, Deborah is a quiet but impactful leader of this group. Just kind of sits back there, but it's very impactful. It really is. I got to tell a story about Deborah real quick. I don't know where the heck we were. It seems like we've been everywhere over the last 18 months, but one hotel, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, something like that. For some reason I was in at that point, but I go down to get a water, walking past the front lobby, and this hotel has this glass-covered thing of raspberry white chocolate cookies, and they're like, you can smell them emanating throughout the lobby, right? And face it. So I pick up that lid, I have one or so cookies in my hand, and at that very moment, the lobby doors open. There's Deborah, workout clothes, towel around her neck, sweating, obviously just got an exercise, and I'm thinking, if that doesn't explain our two lifestyles right there, but Deborah, thank you for always being there for us when we needed you, always being approachable, and maybe except for that one time I didn't need you there then, but thank you very much. I have a hard time imagining these instructors have had another class that was as fun, involved, and productive cumulatively over the 18 months as this class was. I really have a hard time believing that, but that's, again, a direct result of finding the right instructors for classes. Thank you, guys. Okay. I mentioned at the beginning that there may be a third reason other than my exemplary leadership skills and tendency to chatter. Maybe it's that my colleagues here thought there was something that needed to be said, and they picked the loudest mouth to say it. Maybe that's what. So, over the last 18 months, I've been a part of more IDOT-related conversations than I was in the previous 18 years of my career. During those conversations, I hear a lot of good ideas. I mean, we're talking about work constantly. I mean, yeah, the cuts, of course, but I mean, we're talking about work constantly when we're out and about, and I heard so many great ideas, and what's the one common thing that keeps these ideas from becoming a reality? From these people right here making these things become a reality, and that's time. We don't have time. Our schedules are already hectic. These people here that are in this program are the middle managers that you guys go to when you need something done. We're getting hit from every side, but you know that we can get it done, so you come to us, right? So how do we free up time for us to pursue these other ideas that we have, that rapid results type, fresh ideas that I've heard about? How do we free up the time? Well, maybe we challenge the supervisors. Maybe the supervisors can reach down take some of the work that these middle managers are doing, free up some time so we can pursue these rapid results type of goals that are going to, in long term, make the department better, faster, cheaper, more efficient, whatever. I'm challenging you to take over your employees' workload for a while. Find out what they do exactly. Do you really know? Find out how much they're doing. Ask them, how can I help? I know for a fact that this is possible. I've seen it happen firsthand. My boss, Ben McCauley's not here today, but he's probably doing this right now in District 4. It's possible. Help bring the ideas to fruition. Talk to your employees. What holds us back from doing this as supervisors, though? It could be similar to Mr. Phillips back there when he was a little boy. I bet his mom told him to take out the trash one time, and he said, "I'll do it when I get around to it, Mom." Or maybe Mr. Garnett. Maybe, I bet you that your wife at one point asked you, "Can you change that light bulb in the pantry for me?" And Mr. Garnett's response, more than likely, was, I do it when I get around to it. You don't have to remind me every 6 months." Or do you find, are you going the extra mile so your employee can go the extra mile? That's the question. Or you find yourself saying, "I was planning to, I just haven't gotten around to it yet." Well, the good news is it's your lucky day. My assistants were just passing out your round to it, so there's no more excuses. Help your employees make things better for the department. Reach down, find out what they're doing, help them out. Give them that free time. Tell them that your employee, these people, these middle managers, the go-getters, add it to your schedule. It doesn't work anymore. Help us out. Meet us halfway. I know it works. I've seen it. I know there's a lot of great ideas out here because I've heard them.
I don't know about Keynote, but who could top that? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And Brandon, you specifically, I agree with everything you just told the class. That's one. But I'm kind of surprised you finally made it to us. we go way back. So. Listen. First of all, my apologies for not attending the entire class. Whether it's ALPS, PACE, or ALPS. Those are my core training classes. Those are not going to go away. And that's my commitment. We cannot function without these kind of training. I give it my full support. The regionals do, the directions do. They know what it means. We used to be the leader of the training department, and we are back. And what makes us function, and what puts our name out there, are these types of training, the ALPS, and the PACE, and the specific task classes for construction and the beading training and all sort of training we do. We have that a little bit in the past, but I know we are coming back to full fruition. I attended the last portion of the last presentation. We talked a little bit about rotation. And that's extremely important to me. Rotation in general. Hands-on training, there's nothing like it. UETs, UTMs, UCEs coming in. If we don't have a rotation program for them, they become a single track employees. They need to know what the department does as a whole. We need to train our technical people on how to be managers. That training is specific. That training is crucial for our viability, for our strength. We need to train our technical people not just to do the technical field work, design work, We need to train them a little bit about finance, funding, what makes everything fits for the department. IDOT is unique, and it's unique in one perspective, and I think Secretary Ryan always talks about it. When you guys do day-to-day impact the people of Illinois immediately and every day, there is no other department. Another department do a good job, but there is no other agency that does what we do, and it's viable. People see it. They know what they do. People at large, they respect what we do. Majority of the population respect what we do. They know what we're doing is in the best interest of the state. We have to help them respect us more. So accountability is extremely important. It takes one negative headline, just one negative headline, and then the reputation of the department is ruined. Or one negative headline, and people like negative. And it's easy for everybody to forget the good things we have done. So keep that in mind. The department image is based on what you do out in the field, based on what you do in the office. I looked at the title of the sixth presentation. Three things stood out for me. Each and every one of them had a safety element. So each and every presentation had a safety element in it. That's great. Each and every presentation had innovation. And that's great. We are being accused of not being progressive in that. We're being accused of, being process-oriented and a regulatory agency more so than a forward-thinking agency. That's the public perception. I wish some of them were here to see what you guys talking about. We are way ahead of the game. 4 years ago, Randy Blackmore came in and one of his top priorities, and it's actually a pillar of our vision plan, is innovation. We're pushing, funding is scarce sometimes. Our procurement processes are horrendous. We know that. There are so many steps we have to take just to get a single software update for the department, whether it's MMI, whether it's CMMS, or grant management program. All those big ticket items is a heavy lift for us to push because of all the procurement rules we have. We're trying our best. Some of them are coming to fruition, and some of them are in the pipeline, and our commitment is we're going to keep pushing. That's one of our products. 300, or close to 399 CEs and ETs we have hired in the last 3 years. 399, and we're still hiring. New blood coming to the department is going to continue, not going to stop. At some point in time, we used to have more people retire than income. That changed about 3 or 4 months ago. Now there's more people coming in than retire. Typically, December retirement season, we're going to find out the annual where we're going to make another assessment. But one of the commitments we have as management is to keep on hiring. Not just PTs, not just CEs, TMs, clerical, fill the gap. You guys have seen a lot of postings. That's going to continue. Recently, you guys haven't seen a whole lot of posting on the technical side because it's winter season. So there's a slowdown in there, the technical posting, but we're going to continue that. Each and every one of you have needs. Each and every one of you have a couple of positions that you like to fill. Keep pushing the paper. Go through your administration and keep pushing the paper. We have yet to say no to one single post. We never say no. And we won't say no. You have needs, coordinate with your regional, coordinate with your administrative staff in the district push the paper. We don't have a real cap yet. Here's a new administration coming. There's this thing we call election every 4 years. New administration coming in. The chatter of what I'm hearing is priorities funding. Number two, I shouldn't even say number two. Synonymous with that is innovation. So that's the word I'm getting from the new administration. They want innovation, innovation, innovation. It makes us whole, it makes us efficient. Now you guys know about it more so than I do. Higher up, what you got? Little money. I know this is where the production is at. Council is an overseer. Omer is an overseer. The leadership in the back, overseer, providing guidance and providing leadership. Production is here. I have one task for the leadership to listen to what Brandon has said and push down and find out. Find the innovative processes we got to think about. Evaluate it within the district. Bring it up. See it, bring it up to central office. We'll see if some of these ideas, and I know most of them are going to be viable, consider them for implementation. On your end, I'm just talking about us hiring. The new generation, at some point in time, all of them are going to be one. Who is going to take your place? Okay, those 399 PTs and CEs, and some of the TNs who are already there. Training. Because you're going to be responsible, inevitably, whether you want it or not, you are responsible for it. Train them, show them the way. Each and every one of you, and specifically me when I walked in the department back in '89, somebody helped my hand. None of us knew what we were going to do walking in. And it takes everybody time to get adjusted, to know how the department functions, and to be a fully productive employee. So help them out. We're filling the gap as fast as we can. Typical research shows a new employee is productive, specifically DOT employees, within 5 years. That's not good. Let's make them productive within 3 years, within 2 years. Let them make their mistakes, but they're going to learn from it. Give them time. It's a new generation. They have a different mindset. Unlike me, unlike Gensel, unlike Jet, different mindset. Let them be innovative, give them a little bit of a space, and they're going to grow into it. But they're going to look up to you. At the end of the day, they're looking up to you, so give them the good guidance. With that, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. This is great. It's good to see. I wish everybody took time off. A lot of us are trying to burn time into the year, so the directors couldn't make it, and I wish they were here to see what you guys have accomplished. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you for what you do for us.
All right. Before we present the plaques, I just want to say when I was putting these together, printing them out, and I didn't just slap them together. Actually, I put a little thought into them, and each one that I put together, I had something pop in my head, some good memory, some little discussion, something about every one of these. So I just wanted to tell you that, and before I get emotional, I'll talk about that. But I want to tell you about the background on these plaques. This is for my group here. But the background is the Thompson Mill Covered Bridge. And Mike is familiar with that, I'm sure, because you're more.
I rode my dirt bike across it a few times.
And I'll just read this real quick. It's a covered bridge which crosses the Kaskaskia River 2 miles northeast of Cabot, located on Route 128. It's 160 by 4 inches long and 10 foot by 7 inches wide, making it the narrowest bridge in Illinois. It opened in 1868. Was built in Michigan, shipped to road the bridge carried was an important corridor connecting Springfield, Taylorville, and Effingham. It also provided area residents access to the Thompson Mill, a corn mill and sawmill, which operated from 1843 to 1914. So that's a little history on the back of your plaques there behind your names. So anyhow, one more thing before the presenting of the plaques is you're all going to get a hug, whether you like it or not. So there. Handed out the order for the plaques. You're going to be trying to figure out the best way, but Deborah, I think you are first. So you would kind of line up kind of close to the chairs here in the order, and then as each name is called, whoever is going to be in the picture, just be ready to come up, and Omer will speak. We want your supervisors, bureau chiefs, REs, whoever, to be in the photo with the person you're here.
Right now, no, Kirsty's everybody.
Okay, here we go. Deborah L. Taylor, Bureau of Information Processing.
Sorry for bringing her out.
Jamie Doolin, she's from Investigations and Compliance. Greg Mack, Investigations and Compliance. Ryan T. Cole, Bureau of Personnel Management. Jennifer changed the bureaus on me, so she is of the safety program and engineering. Like I had her, Jennifer R. Grappler from data collection. Gonna go to District 1 now, Bureau of Design, Mark Hansing. Bureau of Local Roads and Streets, District 1, Gerardo Figaro. District 1, Bureau of Materials, Robert Clausen. District 2, Bureau of Operations, Joshua Butterfield. District 2, Bureau of Project Implementation, Ryan Monk.
Hey, Monk, your safety pin's undone.
I wasn't nervous enough, are you?
District 3, Bureau of Administrative Services, Kayla J. Broder. Bureau of Administrative Services, Kelly M. Emmert. Also in District 4, Bureau of Operations, Susan Davis. District 5, Bureau of Project Implementation, Chad M. Arkenberg. Moving on to District 6, Bureau of Operations, David Vereen. From District 7, Bureau of Operations, Kimberly L. Blake. District 8, Bureau of Administrative Services, Angela Nicholson Blackburn. From District 9, Bureau of Program Development, Paul Bloss. District 9, Bureau of Project Implementation, Craig Lester. From the Office of Intermodal Project Implementation, Bureau of Transit, Rusty Fletcher. Office of Planning and Programming, Bureau of Planning, Wendy Shepherd. Okay. It is with great pride to tell you that you have completed the requirements of the ALPS 18 program. Congratulations, ALPS 18. You may move your tassel or whatever.